Welcome to the South Ops Fire Weather Webcast for Thursday, June 26th. I'm your host, Kristen Stewart. With weak high pressure building back in, the marine layer continues to become more shallow. As a result, low clouds are a bit less widespread than they have been the last couple days, though they have expanded across all of the coastal plains. Clearing should be fairly quick this morning, and another day of abundant sunshine is in store for California. Weak high pressure will be our main weather feature through the next 7 days, with minor fluctuations in strength as we go through time. This will keep mostly uneventful and low-impact weather in place, with warm temperatures and dry weather. A weak cutoff low will meander over the area early next week, but there still remains some uncertainty as to where it might go and how long it might stick around, though it will likely not bring any significant impacts to the region as a whole. It may bring some isolated shower and thunderstorm activity to the higher terrain, but I'll get into that a little later. Temperatures will slowly warm each day into this weekend, with highs steadily increasing around 1 to 3 degrees each day on average, returning to just above seasonal normals for most areas. Valley highs will rise into the mid-90s to around 100, and the low desert will likely exceed 110. The marine layer will become shallower, but it will continue to keep the coastal areas cooler in the 70s. Temperatures will remain mostly steady into next week. The overall trend in humidity through the period is expected to remain persistent. Minimum humidity will be mainly 12 to 25% above and inland from the marine layer influence each day, with single digits in the deserts. Overnight recoveries will be mostly fair to good outside of the deserts each night. For most areas, winds will be primarily diurnal and terrain-driven each day. For the deserts and adjacent slopes, as well as portions of the central coast, typical afternoon and evening westerly breeziness will continue with gusts of 20 to 40 miles an hour common over these areas, with occasional higher gusts in localized spots. Nothing out of the ordinary is expected, but the warm and dry weather over the interior, combined with localized breeziness, will lead to a continuation of elevated fire weather conditions over some interior areas. I mentioned earlier that model projections are indicating that a weak cutoff area of low pressure will likely move overhead sometime early next week. These features are notoriously difficult to forecast, so the confidence level is moderate as to where the cutoff low may meander and how fast or slow it will move. This feature is likely to bring an increase in moisture and instability to the region, leading to a potential for isolated mountain thunderstorm activity early next week, although projections are not in agreement as to the exact timing. Some forecast models are also signaling the potential for monsoonal moisture to move into the deserts late next week, though confidence remains low at this time and a lot can change in a few days. We will continue to monitor things over the coming days. Large fire potential will gradually increase through the weekend as temperatures slowly rise, but a lack of significant winds or critically low humidity will still limit concerns overall. Fire potential will likely stay mostly steady into next week as there is very little appreciable change in the weather pattern. Some lightning starts are possible across the mountains early next week if the cutoff low brings thunderstorm chances, but weather and fuel conditions are unlikely to favor significant short-term growth. Expect light to moderate initial attack activity to continue across the region. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Our next webcast will be on Friday, June 27th. Have a fantastic day.